hello. Hello. Sorry, I'm late for this one, but all kinds of stuff going on. GameCube's booting me, so hopefully that doesn't happen. But we are in the Netherlands tonight for the Senna series. I'm gonna just make my phone stop making noise. There we go. So we have, I mean, my thing's bugged there. I don't even know why that's like that, but well, it's fine. Yeah, for the Senna series, we are in the Netherlands. I'm just quickly gonna scroll down out there so we can see. Awesome. It's all going well. So we got the usual suspects, but with the addition of V-Ducks in this one, standing in for a little bit of a race. So that'll be fun. I think we got two more on the way as well, so that'll be fun. But we might as well ride on board with Jezza through this lap. It's a high downforce circuit with these big banked corners. Lots of sending it in, you know. So I like this track. It's a bit of fun. It's a very technical circuit. These huge sweeping bends. Not a lot of overtaking opportunities, but the strategies are always interesting. And sometimes you get people on faster tyres being able to send it, especially if they get good runs out of the final corner, which we will be seeing shortly. My internet is playing up, I think, something fierce right now. So apologies if there's any drops or anything like that. Let's see what we can do. But Jezza now making his way through into Sector 3. It's a pretty short Sector 3, only a couple of turns. This long banked final corner. As, we see raindrops has unfortunately binned it. We can ride on board with V-Ducks to see where that's happened. Looks like he's just got it on that outside curb and it's rotated the car into that wall. Aussie Dude sets a fastest lap now of 11.8. V-Ducks we can expect to be right up there with some of the best in the McLaren. V-Ducks we can see taking a little bit more of that inside curve there, keeping it nice and tight around that left-hander, and really getting all the energy out of the car, short shifting up to fifth, taking a bit of curve, and sending it through the final corner. And where is V-Ducks going to end up? It's a 14 flat, so a little bit off the pace there, V-Ducks, but we can expect V-Ducks to pick up another couple. Looks like he's got a bit of fuel in there. Maybe just putting in some practice laps. Oh, on the medium. So what am I talking about? I thought I put that detail. Yeah, so there we go. So not even 2 seconds off the pace with the medium tyres. That is actually very impressive from V-Ducks. Maybe looking to get the eye in. It can also help to rubber in the medium tyres, give them a bit of wear, makes them warm up faster on the outlap if the plan is to start on hards. So could be a decent strategy. I think V-Ducks is just going to be going round and round, so... Oh, well, I say that, but it takes a bit of that outside curve, and you can see just how crazy that camber is. Once you're stuck up here, there's very little place to go. How's V-Ducks going to get his way out of this one? A nice little reverse. Okay, we're going to go all the way. I like it. Nice, all the way. All the way, V-Ducks. Beep, beep. Looking in the rear view. Yeah, back it, back, keep going. Let's turn around and have a look. Yeah, very good. Yeah, this is good by Vedux. Okay, never mind, not going into the pits. Alright, we'll hop off. We'll leave Vedux to sort himself out. Avanti getting some heat into those tyres. Although starting the lap on about 80 degrees in the front, so not fully up to temp, but they will not take long. And also starting with quite low battery. We have Avanti on one, Lupe and Tough Kiwi also out on track. There's the unit on an outlap. Vedux going round and round, getting some practice in. Purple in sector 1 from Avanti. Keeping it controlled. Flipping a bit of that inside curve. Second gear through there. Third through the left-hander. Oh, this is very stable. Very nice little corner from Avanti. Come down into the tricky over curbs in sector 3. Keeps it nice and controlled round the final. Well, it's kind of like one corner, but technically, I guess it's two. It crosses the line with a 112.3, good enough for second place right now. Let's check on Lupe. Oh, dear. Let's check on Tough Kiwi, who does not have the energy on right now. Let's check on Jezza, who's taking that one out quite wide. Lupe kind of stuck right now. Really going exploring. Oh, well done. Gets it back on track without getting the DQ. That's the thing you gotta watch out for. I'm honestly surprised that Vedux didn't get a DQ for reversing all that way, but game taking favour with him. So the energy comes on for Tough Kiwi. It's a 14 flat without the energy. Let's see what it is with the full attack. It's looking pretty nice through here. Heaps of battery to spare. It's looking very good through here. It's keeping clear of that curve as well. Turning it in, down into third, short shift. Yeah, this is looking very nice. Gets as far right as possible to open up this one. Just kisses the curb. We'll see how aggressively this next one's run over. Yeah, there we go. Tough Kiwi knows. Jumping all over that one. Good to see. Saving all the time possible. Getting out wide on that one, but keeping it stable. This is going to be a good lap, I think, from Tough Kiwi. Opens up the rear wing. And it's a 12.8. 1.1 seconds better than last time. And good enough for fourth. Let's check on A-Lock, who has joined the lobby and is now out on track, setting a little lap. Coming around the final corner. For A-Lock, it's an 11.6, which is good enough for provisional pole. Everyone will have another chance to go out again, though. As just behind we see, who's that, Lupe coming out? Yeah, Lupe's coming to the pits and will be jumping out again for another go around. So very impressive there from A-Lock, getting a good run of it. Tough Kiwi seems to be going around a few times, maybe a double outlap situation. It's not the worst idea around this track, I don't think. Blue Giraffe's jumping in, so we might have a couple people. Tough Kiwi does come in. Let's check on Space Pigs. Doesn't look like anyone's really on a lap right now, so let's check on V-Ducks right on board for a bit and see how these mediums are going. It says 0 laps complete, but I just cannot agree with that. So V-Ducks getting the eye in on these laps, trying to work out how these mediums will go. He's burning through a set though, so there's that. But obviously planning on one stop in this race anyway. Unless this is V-Ducks going out on a fresh set of mediums to rubber them both in, which would be, you know, an interesting strategy. But maybe that's what you got to do if you're starting the hards and you want them slightly worn. You have to wear both sets, otherwise they'll just give you the new ones. So no, this could be a bit of a stroke of genius here from V-Ducks. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a bit embarrassing for me if he starts on the mediums though. So a 13.6, you know, only 6/10 off the next nearest car, which is a soft tyre runner. Let's check on Lupe, who's coming around the final corner, I believe, about to start a lap. About to come it again. Damn, I had a quality like this in Belgium, I think it was. I just could not get a lap on the board. Lupe will be wanting to come in, put some freshies on, and their way out back again. Jezza unit, though, about to start a lap in the Red Bull, is has taken 3/10 off that previous lap, which is interesting. Starting a new one with the energy on, so that bodes well. The improvements are on the horizon. Is that V-Ducks that's had a bit of a moment? It was. He's picked it up too quickly to get embarrassed on stream though. I don't know what that camera angle was. We didn't see a car that entire time. Snoo Cork is here as well. Lobby's filling out. It's great to see. We'll probably have time to set a quite competitive quali time as well. We would hope. Jezza unit though. Yeah, Jezza unit. Jezza unit? Has that always been his name? Weird. Jezza, though, coming around the final corner. Oh, looking to get close to that wall. Oh, V-Ducks has been disqualified. What's he done? Where's he parked? Oh, he's been parked in the pits. DQ'd, my friend. Down to the bottom of the grid. That's rough. Possibly was done on purpose, though. We don't know. V-Ducks is always up to some sort of shenanigan. He might just want to start behind Viking, and sometimes the only way to do that is to break the rules. But it also could have been a mistake, we don't know for sure. We'll see if V-Ducks explains himself in the chat. No Snoo Corker in the lobby list yet, so probably isn't gonna be able to set a time unless they jump in right now. Here's Lupe though. We will ride on board with Lupe, hoping that this is a successful lap for the Aston Martin driver. Ooh, a little kick there from the front, going a little too far to the right. holds it well though. Oh, that's not what you want. I mean, actually, it kind of is a good place to park, I suppose. One of the few places on this track we can really get out of the way. Oh, that's a tidy turn in there from Lupe. Gets out wide as well. Tries to cut this one as tight as possible. Runs it out onto the curb. This one's looking good. Traffic ahead. We want to make sure that Lupe gets through unscathed by the traffic. Yes, certainly does. That was good of A-Lock. Very aware of what's going on around. Oh, is that invalidated? No, Lupe. Comes into the pits but isn't going to have time. So that will be a back of the grid start for Lupe. Oh, rough. A-Lock now coming around. Current leader. Going to be one of the first to set their final laps. Blue Giraffe just starting their first and only timed lap now, so one of the quickest drivers in this league, Blue Giraffe, so we'll have to keep an eye out there. What's going on with Avanti as well? Avanti's out on track. Oh no! Blue Giraffe has spun, no front wing. So that'll be 8th place for Blue Giraffe. This is getting easier by the second. Aussie Dude has just got time, I think, to cross the line. It's going to get a little toe here by the looks of it. Oh, maybe not. Avanti, though, up into 2nd place. Aussie Dude currently on lap. Lupe retiring. And that is it. Only the people that are currently on track with laps running will have it. A-Lock hits a 1:11 flat. So we only have Aussie Dude on a lap with battery and Snoo Corker, so we'll have a look at Snoo Corker's lap first. In the Williams, going to be the only lap that they set. Needs to be a good one. Down in the second. All the way up through the gears. Looked to come out a little too wide there, but still kept it controlled. Across the line with a 11.9. So that'll be good enough for 4th. Can Aussie Dude do it? No, doesn't look like it. I don't know what's happening with Aussie Dude. Internet going whack. Does improve though by 0.3. I don't know. Maybe might have had that if that last corner went a little bit better. Predictions for how many safety cars? Pfft. Oh man, I don't know. What are you thinking? Higher or lower than 3? Probably, I'd say probably higher than 3. Is that being pessimistic? I don't know. It's such a tough track. People can get, you know, all out of shape in various parts of it. I don't know. I'm thinking 3. I think 3 or more, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Senna's been pretty clean recently, I feel like. Compared to some of the other leagues. There's been a couple Schumacher races where like 4 cars have finished. I don't feel like we've had too many of those in Senna. Belgium, I think it was it last week? There wasn't too many safety cars there. Or was that the one where there was a heap? I don't know. It's been a long time since they, well, it was last week, but I don't remember. My brain is fried. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's hopefully we keep it clean. Although around here, pace difference tends to separate everyone into some nice, neat gaps where nobody's got DRS. Not that the DRS really is too big a thing around here anyway. We got Vedux and Vikings starting at the back though, so that'll be interesting to see whereabouts they come in and how they manage to move through the field and how safely people defend and where they pick their spots. Blue Giraffe's a little out of place as well. He's didn't manage to get a time in, so he's probably lower down on the order than typically would be. We even got Lupe down in 11th, who's pretty fast. Raindrops in 8th. I don't know. It could be an interesting one. It's almost like a reverse grid order setup we got going here, although not quite. Obviously. All right, let's bring up the deets. Let's see what people are starting on. So mediums for the first 4. Then we got Jezza starting on hards. Raindrops on hards. Viking and Lupe on hards, but then everyone else on the mediums. So Vedux starting on the mediums. Fresh mediums by the look of it. So I don't know what kind of witchcraft Vedux is running with, but I swear that those mediums were worn. Like both sets, I don't know. Aussie dude with some classic connection problems rejoining. So those tyres will be cold on the grid. So gotta look out for that. Position changes. Avanti could get a good run. Snook Orca needs to be careful where that car's pointed. AI into turn 1 is a bit scary. Really interested to see this battle here between Blue Giraffe and Raindrops. They're on different tyre strategies, but they're gonna want to stay pretty close. Oh, okay. Jeez. Blue Giraffe was just super confident there. Oh my god, going for it again. Okay, well apparently cars will ghost on turn 3. Where is that Ferrari going? Is that like a special? Oh, it was perfect. Alright, here we go. Lap 2. What am I watching right now? What is happening with the order? Things are bugging out for me right now. But we have 5 lights. It's a long hold. And they go green. Who gets away well? We can't really tell from this position. The field spreads right out. Space Pigs gets a pretty shocking start. The Williams and the Red Bull side by side. Viking up 2 spots by the looks of it. Going down. Oh, what happened there? Aussie dude. What? Maybe nothing happened? I don't know. I've got to go get off Aussie dude because it's absolutely just jumping everywhere from my perspective. 2/10 is the gap up front. Avanti and A-Lock absolutely jump in the field. Snook Orca and Jezzy Unit also close by, with Blue Giraffe as well making up some ground. Vedux just behind the teammate there, Blue Giraffe. There's 2 McLarens on field together scrapping away. We've got a slower car ahead in Aussie Dude, which is obviously AI right now. So pass needs to be on as soon as possible for these 2. Raindrops, who's made up some good ground as well, is pushing Jezza around this corner. We might expect to see a pass here with these 2 hard tyre runners. Is right on board. Bit of energy used, but not willing to commit the entire amount. 2 seconds is the gap now to Avanti, so front 2 really pulling away. Let's see. Oh my goodness gracious me. The AI is getting taken. It's burning the energy. Viking now on the back, or a little wide there from Vedux on entry, but sorts it out. We'll get the better exit. I don't know what's going on with the deltas here, but Viking gets past Aussie Dude, and we see Tough Kiwi having a little look at some grass, but not doing anything crazy with it. 7/10 is the gap now to second place, or from second place to first. So very, very close. These two are going to be in the DRS range when it is enabled next lap. So they could be scrapping away for a while there. Same tyre strategy, of course. This new Corker's got a nice little patch of breathing room here where you can get into a nice rhythm without having to stress too much about cars in front, cars behind. Yeah, it's looking very good right now. But we're going to head all the way to the back of the pack, which is currently Space Pigs after a bit of a tricky start there. Vikings made up a spot on VDUX. We just missed that, unfortunately. Is Aussie Dude back now? This looks like human input. Oh, does it? What? I don't know. You be the judge. Is this real life Aussie Dude, or is it AI Aussie Dude? VDUX seemingly struggling a little right now. Has been overtaken and then dropped to second. Maybe has some kind of damage. I'm not sure what happened. Aussie Dude's just all over the place right now. Either that or it's my internet. I've got no idea. Oh, we do have a spin from Tough Kiwi going out onto the DRS zone. Speaking of DRS, Avanti has it and is way quicker than A-Lock. Goes to the outside, A-Lock comes back over, which is allowed, I think. Didn't fully commit to the inside, so is entitled to come back onto the line to take the corner properly. No other moves happening, but we do return to this battle. Blue Giraffe and Raindrops, who are again side by side on track. Avanti's so close to A-Lock, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on a bunch of different battles that are going on. Lupe is just about hanging in to those two cars in front that are on softer compounds. So Lupe with the hard tyre strategy, I don't know, this could pay off for Lupe, I think. Especially if they can stay nearby. It all depends when the safety car comes out, or if it does. As we head further up the field, though, we can have a little look from Blue Giraffe's perspective at the closest three cars on track. Blue Giraffe burning energy and getting a bit of a run, but Raindrops does have a look to the inside, just sticks the nose in, runs on the curb, which is not ideal. Little contact, just a little nudge, you know, just let them know that you're there. But Blue Giraffe has got a great run around the outside here. Oh, is cut off a little bit. Oh, gets on the curb and spins. Raindrops has lost a wheel on that one, I'm afraid. That is so unfortunate as safety car comes out. Oh, that was unfortunate. Not much that anyone could have done there. Space Pigs pulls over, that's scary. Maybe got an illegal overtake. Man, that was scary. Yeah, so it looked like kind of what happened was going down into that like sweeping left-hander. What is it? Turn 4. The really banked one. It looks like there was a little bit of a rear end. A car just not expecting the car in front to brake so early. There was some debris, and it looks like Blue Giraffe tried to go around the outside of both of them, but the Red Bull was entitled to come across. You know, wasn't side by side yet, so I think it was Jezza, was it, or maybe it was Tough Kiwi? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm such a bad commentator. It wasn't Tough Kiwi. It must have been Jezza. But came across and like got Blue Giraffe up on the curb, and that forced the spin. And so unfortunate for Raindrops there. It was just a little too close to back out of that one. Yeah, some tears in the chat for Raindrops. Very unfortunate. Very sad. Not anyone's fault there, just a bit of a racing incident, in my opinion. But we do have a bit of a reset going on now, so that it is important to mention, though, that Avanti, this car here, the Alfa Romeo, has pitted from second place onto the hard tyres, so it'll be 30 laps on the hards from here, if that is the strategy. Which it could be, you know, it's definitely possible. It's not going to be fun for Avanti, but it could be the right strategy. You know, Viking and Aussie Dude can't go to the end on those mediums. Giraffe and Space Pigs probably can go to the end on the hards, but it depends really. So A-Lock choosing in first to stay in first. Track position is very key around here, so depending on if there's another safety car or not, it could work out for different people. If there is a safety car, A-Lock and V-Dux and Snoo Corker and Tough Kiwi, they'll be pretty happy. Depending on when it is, Jezza and Lupe might also be quite happy. But the people that pitted will be hoping that it stays as long as possible with no safety car. Worst possible outcome. Yeah, probably. It's probably, for you, definitely the worst thing that could have happened. Tough, what do you say? Other than, it's just, that's racing, you know. So unfortunate, though. Was it you that got rear-ended in turn 4, or was it did you tap the car in front? Like I didn't really quite see the details of what happened, but I know that in the end it was Blue Giraffe spinning on the curb that did it, that took you out of the race. But oh, Jezzy Unit's got a penalty here. What's going on? It's contact. Safety car's in. Oh, there's more contact. V-Dux thinks the race is going. Maybe it should have been. It's going now. A-Lock's gone. V-Dux will have to pull in and get that wing repaired. Speeds into the pits. Lupe comes in as well for a new wing. Disasters on the restart. There's the unit so close. Oh God! What's happening now? Avanti's bump drafting. Snoo Corker is AI currently. Viking is all over the back of Tough Kiwi. Pressure mediums. Lupe going for softs. Oh! Jez looking to make a move on the AI. Oh, cuts back to the inside. Barges through. Take that, AI. Rubbing wheels. Viking gets a good move done. It's all kicking off right now. Avanti following Jezza through on this AI. Viking going to go around the outside. Oh, such a great move. Very necessary for Viking there to keep in this fight. Oh my goodness. Connection tonight's been terrible. It really has, yeah. I don't know what is going on. It wouldn't even let me connect to the game servers when I was trying to load in. There's moves happening in the inside there. They've both gotten past the AI. Blue Giraffe manages to hold it. Tough Kiwi struggling with this AI that's currently gassing it into turn 2. Who's next? Aussie Dude. Battle of the AIs. My god. It's all kicking off. We ride back on board with Viking, who still continues to pressure Avanti. 1/10 is the gap. It's going to try and open up this one. Could look to the inside. Doesn't. Avanti does, though. Avanti will be quicker than Jezza. Viking will be quicker than Avanti. Oh, Avanti looks to the inside. Oh, room left by both drivers. On the curb, though. Viking doesn't quite have the grip to hold it around the outside there, so backs out and tucks in. There's a move going on. Aussie Dude has gotten past Snoop Corker. Aussie Dude's AI is better. DRS has been enabled. Blue Giraffe is almost completely out of the ERS as Viking has gotten past. And now Jezza Unit's making a move on Avanti. Trying to hold that around the outside. Viking looked like maybe had to pull out of that one a little bit. Oh my goodness. This is popping off. A-Lock is 6 seconds clear in the front. Let's go Lupe. Lupe on the softs. V-Ducks on the hards. It's going to be a real struggle for V-Ducks to keep Lupe behind. Lupe got to be patient. Gets a good run. He's using the energy. V-Ducks will be as well. It's so difficult to overtake here. We got to keep an eye on Viking though, who is just 2/10 behind Jezza. Blue Giraffe is only just behind that. We got to go back to that battle. Tough Kiwi holding on to the back of this on the old mediums. Jezza Unit on the old hards in front of this pack anyway. Viking will surely get this fast done. No DRS ahead. Breaking the toe. Red light flashing, but Viking doesn't get it done. Goes a little deep. Tough Kiwi doesn't manage it. So everything's stable for now. Although if we look back, Snoop Corker's AI is in trouble. Space Pigs getting by in the Ferrari on the 5-lap old hards, with the possibility of going to the end. Avanti though in second. Oh, we see a move. I can't keep up with it. We see a move coming down into turn. What was that, like 6 or something? Like on the. Oh, another move. Blue Giraffe tries to hold it around the outside. Gets the DRS though. We got to ride on board so I can actually see what's going on. Oh, the run. Looks to the inside. Brakes later. Oh, there's only a little bit of contact, but Jezza Unit has to bail out over the curb a little bit there. What a move. They're racing. Oh my god. Wow, they've been absolutely scrapping. Tough Kiwi possibly giving up on those tyres. Aussie Dude will go through. Does Tough Kiwi pick up a wing here? No wing, so just a strategy call there. So Viking now will need to pit again, but has caught up to the back of Avanti. We got yellow flags. Who's that? It's not Lupe, is it? No, Lupe's doing fine. It's Aussie Dude. Oh, this car's coming through. This is scary. Aussie Dude being very patient and respectful to the AI though, which will just stop to let you by sometimes. So scary stuff. We ride back on board with Viking, who is currently in third on some fresh mediums. Will have for at least another 5 laps an advantage over Avanti. As we see V-Ducks spinning. Definitely getting some yellow flags. I don't know, that didn't look like a spin when we joined, but Aussie Dude lets it by. Could be a sign of apology there. Viking though has no energy, same with Avanti. such a difficult track to harvest the ERS on. You wouldn't think it was, because it's, you know, it's not a lot of long straights or anything, but it just doesn't feel like you get any back. It's all flowing corners, not a lot of stopping and starting, which is of course where you get your energy back. If we head all the way to see Lupe, who has made a move on the AI, have that. 12 lap old mediums for Snookawk at the same age as A-Lock, who is still holding their own here, doesn't want to pit too early, wants to make the most out of these tyres. So we have a look at the silver Mercedes there in first, and one in third as well, giving chase to Avanti. Elsewhere on track, VDux is making up some space on that AI, and also making up a place there before the final two corners. Will mean that the AI has DRS, but it just shouldn't make a difference. We see Tough Kiwi there as well. Will be the next one to approach the AI. So, if we have a look around, Jezza is currently the longest running hard tyre runner from the start, still on the hards. These will probably go till at least lap 20. As for the mediums, they will be giving up in at least a couple laps. So A-Lock will probably be wanting to get 15 or 16 out of those mediums. Doesn't hurt if there's another safety car for A-Lock, or for any of the people that haven't pitted yet. Tough Kiwi does make it past the AI. If we ride on board with Viking though, we can see has managed to save up 40% of the ERS as opposed to Avanti, who is currently on about 15? No, less than that. So couldn't quite see the red light flashing, but has obviously used a little bit there too. Viking doing a good job here, keeping on the back, keeping some energy in the tank. Pass could look to be on this time. Viking's going to have to get a good run though out of this final corner, and as you can see, the crossover point I think is just about there. They're probably pretty even right now. Viking not getting quite as tight to that apex as Avanti is, which is going to compromise this exit. Uses energy to compensate, and that will bring the gap down a little. But these two will be coming up to a back marker soon, which is going to be incredibly dicey. You want to be passing them on the straight, really. The AI pretty sketch, so we will see how this works out. Ideally, they both want to get by at the same time. Oh, yeah. Yep. Exactly. Trying to kill him. Absolutely tried to kill him there. Well, mad respect for Viking for recognizing that was going to happen and pulling out of that one, because that was a straight assassination attempt there by that AI. See the blue flags being shown, but it's just not enough. Jezza unit will be the next to deal with that after Blue Draft has already made their way through. Holy shit, that was close. If we head back a little further, Lupe on those soft tyres, 8 laps getting out of those soft tyres. Now the problem with soft tires around here is that even if you have no air in them, like the lowest PSI you can, the fronts will get up to 100 degrees just after doing too many laps. Let's check what, yeah, so 100 in the rears right now for Lupe, 94 in the fronts. So, you know, once you start getting close to 100, things start getting a little slippy. So we'll have to keep an eye. Lupe needs to, especially on corner exit, be careful not to plant the foot too much. You can see the short shifting, very wise from Lupe. Doesn't want the rears to spin, as that will result in a yeeting. Oh, as there was almost a yeeting there, but managed to hold it. V-Ducks now approaching the back of Space Pigs, who in turn... Oh no, why did I say that? V-Ducks is spun. There's a car coming around. As A-Lock comes into the pits. There will be no safety car there because V-Ducks is fine. So, can A-Lock get out in front of this Aston? Doesn't look good. No chance. So we'll come out in some pretty heavy traffic. Or almost runs over that line there. But there are cars in front with old tyres, so... Oh, no. V-Ducks. No! Is that a VSC? It's got to be a VSC. Oh, V-Ducks. Wait, which way is he supposed to go? Okay, he's going the right way now. I think that's a VSC, which is actually perfect for A-Lock. If it is, has time to warm the tyres. Let me see if we can ride on board and see a sign. Yeah, there it is, VSC. And as we can see, A-Lock getting temp in. V-Ducks retiring for the session. Hopefully that doesn't bring out a full safety car, as that would be a disaster for A-Lock. But VSC when you're on your outlap is not bad at all, especially on hards. Oh, Jezzy unit picks up a penalty for speeding. That is a drive-through. And that's the car in front of A-Lock, so A-Lock's going to be hoping that Jezzy unit serves that straight away. Oh my god! Okay, so Jezzy unit does serve it straight away. No, he doesn't. I don't, what is happening right now? What was that? That looks so sketch. Was it a different car? I have no idea. That was scary to watch. This car's glitching all over the place for me right now. But A-Lock is past and in some clean air. 9 seconds of it. And hopefully, for A-Lock's race, the cars in front will be pitting before such time as A-Lock approaches the back of them. Unless Blue Giraffe and Avanti are hoping to go to the end, which they may. Viking, though, has closed up and has still got some pretty decent energy. Is burning it on this last corner. Is going to try and make this one stick here. Red light flashing ahead. Takes the inside. Avanti looking to hold it. Doesn't quite manage to. Yellow flag there. That's for A-Lock, is it? No, A-Lock. Not good. Final corner. Oh, wing damage. A-Lock comes in. Oh, well that's thrown a spanner in the works for this one then. How is Lupe still out on 6 lap old softs? Oh my goodness. Does A-Lock need a wing? That's the question. Oh, we didn't know because that wasn't quick enough. Damn it. Anyway, Avanti now in what I would say is pretty much effective first place. Viking is going to really struggle on those. Well, I mean, it's impossible. You can't go to the end on those mediums. They will pop for sure. Prove me wrong, Viking. But I think we'll almost certainly have to pit. Jezzy unit yet to pit. Any lap now you would be expecting. Is doing pretty well for somebody that just served a drive-through. On my screen, everyone dropped out and I was first. Check the live stream and I'm 10. Well, yeah, look, I don't know. There's some weird stuff going on. It's one of those nights tonight. Yeah, there was a bit there, even the start, where like it was saying lap 1 and then it was saying lap 2, like everyone was on the grid and it was just jumping up and down. I don't know, some weird stuff. Jezzy unit finally comes in and we'll make the one-stop strategy choice now. It's very nice. So it comes out in 8th pretty comfortably. Snoop Corker getting lapped again by the look of it. Yep, there he is. So Avanti now really just needs to hang with Viking. Let's harvest a bit of the energy. Isn't going to do it. Viking comes into the pits. Avanti almost accidentally follows him in there. And Blue Giraffe takes second now, so we need to get past this troublesome AI, which does pull over with the blue flags. Tough Kiwi putting some pressure on Space Pigs, coming into Sector 3. Hopefully we get some better servers or a better online experience, shall we say, for the next game. I'm not holding my breath, but you know, you've got to hope for these things, don't you? So A-Lock now is in, you know, not a bad spot actually. It's obviously not really fighting for a win now, but is going to be on some very nice tyres to the end. Viking is fighting for a win. 17 seconds in 14-ish laps is going to be tricky. However, if Blue Giraffe and Avanti are hoping to stay out, they will be 30 laps old, those hards, by the end, which will mean that they are dying. So it could be that by the end of this race, Viking is just catching up so much. We'll see. We'll see how this gap continues to develop. 17.5 seconds it currently is to Blue Giraffe, who is gaining on Avanti as well. So we'll check in with Space Pigs, who just got overtaken by Tough Kiwi. Oh, as we have yellow flags there, Blue Giraffe is sideways, has rejoined the track safely. There's a back marker behind anyway, so... But that does mean that Viking now will be breathing down the neck of Blue Giraffe, as Viking has about the same gap to Avanti, but Blue Giraffe now with 10 seconds up the road. Could be a second place for Viking here. Maybe a first is a little too much. It really depends how quickly Viking can get past Blue Giraffe and the back marker that's trying to kill him. Elsewhere on the track there we see A-Lock getting by Space Pigs. Space Pigs struggling now on these hards, so is going to make the choice to go onto a two-stop strategy. Very, very patient into the pits there. That's what you want. Has a little damage, so has lost an end plate there. Oh, it's fixed immediately. Oh, that's weird. Had a little damage, so that'll be why that spot was lost. Oh, freeze frame. The McLaren's ready at all times. What's happened there? Is that Aussie dude? Yeah, Aussie Aussie dudes had a little off, or just a spin rather. No safety car for that though. So let's check the gap to leader. 18.6. We will see over the course of this lap how this changes, because basically from now, Vikings going to need to make up a second a lap to get Blue Giraffe, and 2 seconds a lap to have a chance at Avanti. So at least the AI is not trying to kill him anymore, so that's positive for Vikings to race. So about 18 seconds the gap was crossing the line. So if you can get it down to 17 by the end of this one, that will stand him in good stead for the rest of this race. It's pretty much stable though. We're just going to check on Lupe, sorry, who does get by Jezza. These two are going to scrap a little. They both get a very nice run out of there. Jezza obviously has a pretty significant battery advantage. Viking now coming around the final corner has only made up a half second. We'll see what it is by the end of the straight, but I can't imagine it's going to come down too much more. Oh, we missed another pass. God damn it, Tom. You're an idiot. Haylock gets by. Big tire discrepancy there, though. Oh, there is drama, though. No, not a safety car worthy crash. Oh, both the Astons in trouble right now. We go live to both ends of the track where two Astons are facing the wrong way. So Viking, it does make up like maybe 0.6, 0.7. It will get, like the gap will come down more per lap as things go. Because 20 laps currently on these hard compound tires. So let's change our detail back over. We do have Lupe, obviously needed to come in after that. Is that a wing change? It is. So Lupe will head not all the way. Oh, we do have another Aston struggling. That could be a retirement there. Boom! Take that, Emirates. Oh no, chooses to just wing it around. There you go, style points there for Aussie dude. I don't know what is going on with the Astons right now. There's craziness a-brewing. Goodness me. Tough Kiwi now 3 seconds away from A-Lock. A-Lock is on the march. A nice 4th place. That'll probably be all that A-Lock is able to get, unless there's another safety car, or unless these hard tires in front absolutely just die. We will see, but there's cars in all sectors right now, so pretty large gaps between everyone. Another yellow flag there. Aussie dude having a bit of a mare. Waits very patiently though, so it's good to see that. Oh no, and that is the retirement. So hopefully that does not cause a safety car. There aren't really any other cars nearby, so it should be fine. I do see Space Pigs is about to drive past. We're all good. That's good. It's always a bit upsetting, especially for the people in the lead, when obviously people are entitled to retire whenever they wish, especially if you're having a rough one. But I don't think that the game should call a safety car when somebody's just decided to leave. It can happen. It can be really rough for the people that have built the gap, like Avanti has. Avanti closing up on Space Pigs. Shouldn't be able to lap Space Pigs. Is currently on 22 lap old hearts. Let's ride on board and see what that looks like. You can see how dull and roughed up the outside of those tires looks. There's a pretty clear line forming in them. So they're definitely getting right to the pointy end of their useful life. If we have a look at Vikings, much smoother, a lot closer in terms of shine across the board. The Viking is sitting pretty right now. 6 seconds is the gap. Let's check on the gap to the leader. 15 has come down to, and there is an Aston DNF'd, and there is what could be a critical safety car in this race. Good for a few people. A-Lock will come in and I would assume put on some softs. Yep, so there's some softs for A-Lock. It's probably softs to the end for everyone. That's tough for Tough Kiwi. Puts on some mediums, so can always come back in, serve that penalty, and put on some softs if they decide that that is the right call. Oh, Red Bull pit crew come out so fast. It was a late call, but they were ready. It's soft tyres for Jezza. Next to possibly come in is Space Pigs, who will. Then it's Avanti, funnily enough, who also will come into the pits. So will Blue Giraffe choose to get track position here? No. Is Viking going to try for track position? Could be a call for Viking. Nah, Viking also going to come in. So it's going to be a scrap is what I'm seeing. It's going to be a scrap for points here. Everyone going to be coming out on nice, fresh, soft tyres and pushing the guts out of these cars. So that is something to look forward to. Where is Snoop Hawker? Will the AI choose to come in? You better fucking believe it won't. Oh dear. Will Tough Kiwi come in again? I think it's probably the right call. We'll lose a spot to his teammate, but that's it. And it will be well worth it to serve that 5 seconds. Pull in. Yeah, there we go. Oh, don't hit the wall though. Jesus Christ. I'm just kidding. What is this? Tough Kiwi changed his mind. Oh my god. What is going on this race? Was that desync? Like, what happened there? He just like pulled all the way into the wall and then like got spooked by it. I was like, oh, there's walls in there. God. I'm too tired for this. That's going to be a real shame, I think, for Tough Kiwi. That really needed to serve that penalty. I mean, it could be mind gaming the entire lobby right now and going around again to pit. Probably isn't going to lose anything different pit in the next lap, and will have fresher softs by 1 lap. So if Tough Kiwi's thinking levels above this game, then hats off to him, because it could be a next level move. Maybe that's why. Oh, what's going on now? Viking comes in for even fresher softs. Oh my god. Tough Kiwi, do it, please. Serve the 5 seconds, get on softs. Yes, he's pointing that way. Commit to it. There we go. Good job. Alright, the Red Bull strategy is on point right now. So is Vikings. I mean, Vikings is a little bit more sus. We'll lose a spot. But, you know, it's the right call. There we go. Tough Kiwi serving that penalty. Freshest tyres on the grid. Needs to make sure that he gets out in front of this Ferrari, though, who is sending it. Oh, it's going to be close. Unfortunate. Yeah, so, I don't know, maybe a second lap of driving to the Delta is what made that happen. Is it worth it? I mean, if he had to come in, maybe going the lap before was the right call. Don't know. We will see. How does this one shake out in the end? These two will catch the safety car, I'm hoping. Most important question though is, where is Snoo Corker? Snoo Corker's in third on 11 lap old hards, and it's just going to immediately get blue flags, so this could be scary. He's going to go around one more. The AI needs to pit. Pit now, Snoo Corker. Pit now. There's no chance. Nah. Oh, add a little fake at it though. This is going to be chaos. This restart is going to be chaos, I can already call it. How many safety cars is that now? That's at least 2 full ones. Probably won't be time for another. Here we go. Everyone catching up. Between Mercedes will want to be getting by this AI as soon as possible, but I think the likes of Jezzy Unit and Space Pigs and Tough Kiwi are going to really struggle into turn 1. Because, oh, who's that? Is that A-Lock that's just gone off, warming the tyres? It is. There's no front wing on that, surely. Let's check. Yeah, there's a missing end plate right there. Oh, well, that is A-Log's race knackered, I'm afraid. That is going to be tough. Safety car in this lap, that's even tougher. Alright. I think it's going to be even more of a struggle now because A-Lock is not going to be able to send it around the outside and hold it against this AI. Next level thinking? Yeah, for sure. The AIs are so funny in this game. It's just it's so terrifying. Like, look at this! What's it doing? Viking's like already almost been murdered by this twice. Alright, here we go. The Viking's gonna have it pretty easy. They're scrapping down the rest of the field. Everyone getting by it, actually. It was easy. Oh, Jezzy Unit with the intact front wing will make it stick too. Well, A-Lock is really struggling. You can see how deep going into those corners. Let's check on Space Pigs, who will want to be getting by A-Lock as soon as possible. Oh, you can see how hard it is for A-Lock just with that little bit of wing missing. Going out so wide. Oh, it's taken a little bit of curb. Is still alive. But that will be the end of A-Lock's participation in... Well, actually, we'll finish 7th as long as it doesn't get lapped twice by an AI on 13 lap old hards, so still has some points on offer. Viking, though, is really getting on the back of Blue Giraffe. Has the slightly fresher softs. Is burning the energy. Does have a decent slipstream here. Isn't going to be able to make it happen, though, it doesn't look like. Looks to open up the second part of this, but there's really no overtaking opportunity through here. So this is going to be a total scrap over the top 3 positions here between Avanti and Blue Giraffe and the Viking. Jezzy Unit fallen back slightly now. Oh, A-Lock just needs to let the AI handle this one now. Just pause the game, let it bring you home for the last 3 laps. Look at how close Blue Giraffe is. He's looking to the inside. It's so sketch though. Oh, A-Lock now. This is turning into a nightmare. That end plate is really making it tricky. Space Pigs is trying to catch up to Jezza. Gonna look at 4th place. But right now, all the action is between these 3 cars. Tough Kiwi also looking to come up on to the back of this little second pack here. So it's like 2 packs of 3 cars. Who's going to make the first move? DRS enabled now, so Blue Giraffe will be in a pretty good position here. Avanti with the most energy. Well, Viking actually has the most, but being in third in a train is not fun. Space Pig's looking to close. 6/10 is the gap there. 4/10 is the gap here. We'll ride on board with Viking for the rest of this one until something happens elsewhere, as we're going to get a nice view of the scrap for first. I think Blue Giraffe added on corner exit is quite a bit quicker, it seems, than Avanti, but is already flashing on that red light. Has used it at some times that are just not gonna result in an overtake, as A-Lock has now pulled out of this race. So here we go. Everyone's going to be using all of the energy here. Avanti looking to break the slipstream by taking the inside, moves back to the outside. Viking will pick up a fastest lap. Has closed it all the way up, has a ton of energy left over, but not enough to make anything happen. Space Pigs has not managed to make this move either. 4/10 is the gap all over the first 3. Viking has a lot of energy to play with here though, so can close this gap right up, and it may come back to bite Blue Giraffe that so much of that energy is gone. Viking is no slouch through this sector. Exit onto this back DRS straight will be the last opportunity though, and it's usually a bit of a send when it happens. Or Blue Giraffe gets a fantastic run through there. They all do. There's yellow flags. What's happened? Tough Kiwi spun. No. So as we ride back on board with Viking going into the final banking corner. We have Avanti in first. Blue Giraffe in second. Viking looking to get this done on the line though. Oh, pulls out. Oh, 0.03 of a second there in the end. Oh, that was so close. We saw Avanti is currently upside down on the track. Wow. That was a bit of a banger of a race. It's not usually a track that you expect that much action at, but wow, people were absolutely sending it. Some great moves. AI carnage all over the place. Congrats to Avanti, who picks up all the points there, or 25 of them anyway. Viking will pick up the fastest lap. Blue Giraffe, starting from 9th on the grid, makes it up to 2nd. Viking starting from 10th makes it to 3rd. Elsewhere we have Jezzy Unit, Space Pigs, Tough Kiwi, Snoo Corker's AI coming in to round out the points after A-Lock unfortunately DNF'd, or retired rather. And then yeah, everyone else, they had their reasons, you know. Tough day for the Astons, that's what I'll say. They were looking good for a little bit. Connection issues, some spins. Not bad though. Alright, well there you go. That was the Senna Series Netherlands Grand Prix. We're skipping a few now. I think we're skipping all the way past Singapore. Maybe it's Japan next? I don't know what's next. But, of course, a reduced calendar, as the new game will be coming out before Senna would have finished its normal run. So, yeah, we'll be back next week with whatever track we're at, and most of the same people, I hope. Thanks as always to the sponsors, Sully Shirts, Sim Racing SA, and Shutter Media. Follow us on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Join the group. If you want to get involved, we got seats. You know, you can sit in them. You can even race in them. Yeah, Global Racing Leagues. Search for us. We are on. We have a website. We have a Facebook group you can join. And what else we got? We got a Discord. You can jump in there. You can ask for a seat. You can have a seat. You know, all kinds of assists, all kinds of lovely people, and all kinds of brilliant racing like we just saw. Fantastic. We will be back next week. Goodbye, everyone.